The Coalition of Nigerian Youth on Security and Safety Affairs, in collaboration with the Nigerian Police Force, have converged on Abuja for a one-day National Stakeholders Summit on State Police proposal. The Director General of the Coalition of Nigerian Youth on Security and Safety Affairs, Emmanuel Ade, said Nigeria does not need state police to curb the insecurity in the country, but calls for the restructuring and strengthening of the existing policing structure. Clearview News correspondent was there and now tells us more. For so long now, Nigeria has grappled with the challenges of inadequate policing personnel and gadgets. These challenges have over time resulted in rising crime rates and general insecurity. Against this backdrop, the quest for state police has been on the front burner from different quarters. Already, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, 36 state governors, and speakers from the 36 state houses of assembly in Nigeria have expressed support for the establishment of state policing in the country. But is the creation of state police a solution to the menacing security challenges in Nigeria? The Director General of the Coalition of Nigerian Youth on Security and Safety Affairs, Ade Emmanuel, and the former governor of Bauchi State, Issa Yuguda, said creation of state police will mean duplication of duty and extra cost for the government.
On this note, we are gathered to tell Nigerians the security architecture, our senators, our governors, that we don't need expansion in policing. What we need is strengthening the policing and strengthening the community policing department headed by an AIG in the force headquarters to see that intelligence gathering is an effective thing being carried out by every individual in their local community.
What is wrong with our police today? That we need a state police. Have they failed? Is it because they failed that is why we need a state police? So do we concede what Chuno Achebe said in his book, Things Fall Apart? That when the center cannot hold, things fall apart? Have our police failed? So if they are failing, or we have come to the bitter conclusion that they have failed. So are we creating another setup? And what guarantee do we have that since our police at the national level have failed, the police at the state level will survive?
Some stakeholders at the event said instead of state police, law enforcement agencies should be equipped with the tools and resources needed to effectively combat crimes in Nigeria.
Similarly, in the realm of law enforcement, the solid establishment of the Federal Police Force should be prioritized before the creation of State Police Force. Here are some reasons. 1, resource allocation. Just as a business needs sufficient resources to maintain its existing operations before expanding, a country needs adequate resources to ensure the effectiveness of its federal law enforcement agencies before thinking of splitting. Without a strong federal police force, resources that could be allocated for establishing and maintaining state police force might be insufficient, leading to low performance of law enforcement activities at both levels.
The more we speak evil or speak negative against the uniformed men, the more we will only see the bad side of them. Anybody or any embodiment without training is bound to collapse. As the world is changing, as service things are changing, there should be evolution, there should be training, new things. Before now, Nigerian police force practice in a native manner.
The proposal before us is not merely about the creation of a state police force. It is about ensuring the safety and security of every individual within our borders. It is about providing our law enforcement agencies with the tools and resources they need to effectively combat crime and protect the innocent.
The theme for the event is State Police Proposal, Efficiency over Expansion, Solutions for Police Optimization. Recall that some state governors had lamented that Nigeria is almost on the road to Venezuela, where in 2023 the country had the rate of 26.8 violent deaths by 1,000 people, according to the Venezuelan Observatory of Violence. Imefonokon reporting for Clever News.